Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another one of my fabulous videos. I always do that like there's supposed to be some kind of special effect. Anyway, thank you for joining me. It's lovely to have you people here. Today, in case you couldn't tell by the title, is going to be 5 things I like about myself. I'm going to list 5 things about myself while explaining a little bit of why I like those things, because my self-esteem is very, very low. It's a whale of a wash in the press, oh my gosh. My self-esteem needs to be a little higher. Just a little bit higher. A lot higher, but a little bit is a good start. And the best way I thought to do that was list something I genuinely still like about myself. This is all a self-esteem building video. I wrote down those things, so if I'm looking down at this, it's because I forgot what I was trying to say. Also, I encourage you to put down 5 things you like about yourself in the comments. You can do like I did and put why you like them with each thing, or just make a short little list of like, I like this, 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 and this. And those are the things I like. Why? I would not tell you, but there they are. Or like me, you can just be like, I love this thing, and it's because of this, with everything I say. Take your pick. Oh, anyway, we should probably get into the video now. My first trait is I like my inner personality more than my outer personality. I like the way my inner monologue personality is, because that's kind of the full no filter me, which no filter in my case is not bad. It's just no filter means a lot more odd jokes, or jokes that most people around me wouldn't get, because it's referencing to like the most odd thing and probably not memorable things from odd videos that I've seen. The reason I like my inner personality is because my inner personality is very extroverted, friendly, very jokey, very Chandler, basically. Very few people have seen this side of me, but it usually gets let out when I'm very tired, or for some reason I could be having a good day and I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm going to let my filter go move. So today is one of those days a little bit, in case you didn't notice with my weirdness being let out in this video. This is definitely not something I've shown in my videos, at least not to a full extent. But a lot of times it happens when I'm like beyond tired. The other thing I like about it is I make a lot of jokes, and the jokes make me laugh very, very hard for no reason but the fact that I'm tired, obviously. I wish I could bring that side out more, to be honest, because that side people would like a lot more. My second trait that I wrote in my little notebook here, yeah, I wrote a lot, is how I view myself internally. Externally, in case it's not been evident, because I don't think I've made it very evident in these videos. Externally, I verbally bash myself quite a lot, either on how I look, how I act, my life choices, when I feel like they make me a failure, even though they were my choices, and I don't mind them, honestly, most of them. I very much verbally bash myself or make self-deprecating jokes all the time, and it ticks off my family because they don't like me talking about myself that way. But my inner self, like, if I happen to be wearing the right kind of clothes on a good day where I'm in the right mindset and everything, I will be like, in the mirror, I don't look too bad. Maybe I should take a Snapchat picture. I'll never post it, but I'll look fabulous as fuck. And I will think to myself, and I will look back on that photo fondly in Snapchat, where it saved my photos. Next thing, these reasons why I like this are getting very, very deep, but it's nice sometimes to get that way. Personally, those are my favorite kind of videos where YouTuber can actually really kind of share their deeper thoughts of things. Back to my notebook. My third trait that I somehow like about myself is my creativity. It was like a few days ago, I wanted to make myself wake up because I was very tired, but it was like halfway through the day and I knew I had to wake up and I didn't want to wait for myself to wake up, so I turned on some, it's like meditation music, but it has like certain tones that scientifically are supposed to reawake the brain with the sounds of the tones, even if it's a calming music. And what I did this time was I let my imagination run. Like, I had my whole eyes closed, just breathing, and I just let my imagination, like, I let the music create something in my brain, and it was very nice to let it flow like that. My creativity doesn't flow that much, but I think I stifle it a lot because of a lot of deep shit. I used to very much let it flow, but that was back when I still, even though people not caring much about my opinions and my ideas, even though it would hurt, I would still be like, who cares? I can write it down and I can think about it myself and talk to myself about it, because I've had my interior monologue forever. So I can sit there and have full conversations with myself, and it's lovely. It's like, how can you not have something in your brain that is talking in a way where it feels like it's auditory and you can actually hear it? But I really miss my creative ideas. Some of them I would get kind of stuck in, even though I did all I could to get out all the details of that idea. Because I was stuck on that idea and had nowhere to share it, I would repeatedly write it down places. Moving on to my fourth trait. My fourth trait that I decided to write is my drawing ability. I look back on stuff I used to draw. Granted, it was stuff I didn't like trace it, but it was stuff like I looked at the picture, copied it directly, or I was starting to move on to like drawing like bases, or that, like, when I look it up, I call it drawing bases, where it's just a basic shape of a human in a pose, and then I do my own thing to it. And I actually got pretty good at drawing sketches, at least in my opinion. And then, because I haven't drawn them in a while, it probably wouldn't be as good as it used to be. I've gotten more into the digital side. I have improved in the digital side too, though, because I've started learning how to shade stuff. Started learning how to get shading done. It's nice. It adds a new depth to my cartoonish drawings, I think. My drawings may not be like, wow, this is the most fantastic thing I have seen in the world. They're still fantastic for my standards of things. I can hear some bullies in my head now. Oh, your standards must be so low because I see your logo that you drew and your drawings suck. On the world standards, well, that sucks for you that you think that way. Go away. Go find someone else to bother. Evil bully. Moving on to my fifth and final trait in my lovely notebook is the way I used to care about things. I had a lot more energy as a kid, obviously. Therefore, I would have a higher attention to detail of, like, someone could say, like, I don't know, that they like a certain band, or like they like a certain item, even in passing, to where most people would forget that little detail that they mentioned, and then like 5 months later comes up their birthday, I would still remember it and be like, I'm sure that's what they want. Here you go. Do you appreciate it? Because I was paying attention to what you said. Please approve of my existence. My reasoning behind it was probably not the best. That's basically what it was. It'd be like, I was listening to you better than I think the other people. Or do you approve that I exist now? Is that good for you, sir, ma'am? So, my technical subconscious intention behind it, not always the best. Who isn't looking for approval? Some people aren't. Some people learn how to just seek the approval of themselves, which can, like, in a good way, I mean, not where you have those really high standards, but where you find a way to be like, no one else may be noticing, but you're doing awesome. I would love to have an outlook like that. I've tried many times. Hasn't worked yet, but I'll keep trying it anyway. But yeah, I used to really focus on those little details a lot more, and it's not that I don't care now. It's just, I think I've exerted a lot of energy in the past to caring far greater in energy about people than they ever would think about me. So, I think it's at this point, maybe a good thing, because, you know, I should learn how to pay more attention to maybe stuff like that for people that I should have a higher importance level, put on higher importance on that list. It's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing I don't do it the way I used to, in a sense, because it used to be people who would give a rat's ass about me. But I'd like to get back to that for the people who do matter. And I'd like to learn to appreciate the people I have a little bit more. It sounds hypocritical because of certain people I'd prefer not to know, but it depends on your view about it. Anyway, this video has been long enough. I'm so sorry about that. I do apologize, sir and madams, senores and senoritas. I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, lovely, happy, hippie day. Don't forget, like I said at the beginning of the video, to put 5 of the things you like about yourself down in the comments, even if you really don't like yourself at all. I don't like myself, and I've found plenty of stuff to say about stuff I might like about myself still. So even if you don't like stuff about yourself, put stuff that you can maybe think of. You could say, I like the way that I breathe so silently. Or I like my clothing style choices. Or I like my hair even though it's artificial and I have to color it to like it. You can say simple stuff like that. I like the shape of my eyeballs. Or I like the fact that people still choose to hang out with me despite the fact of how much I hate myself. Anyway, too many examples. Do something like that. Don't forget to like this video if you could, just a little bit. It would help maybe. And don't forget to share this video to your friends who you think might like this as well. I sincerely hope all you people have a good day. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and love to you all. Goodbye.